Morning, it is day 42. I'm slacking up Mount Greylock today. Gotta do around 15 miles. So, check in with guys up trail. Grateful to Father Time and his wife letting me tend the yard with the rest of us. Last night she cooked a great meal, and this morning she cooked a great breakfast too, so all that good food. For dinner she cooked Parmesan meatloaf with banana pudding for dessert, and that was very delicious. And then breakfast, she made some sort of casserole, had eggs, sausage, and a few other things. That was good. And then yeah, so it's very filling, and hopefully gonna fuel me through this day. Got 5.4 miles to Mount Greylock, and that will put me halfway through today. So far I'm doing good. Feels great to slide pack. It feels so free, not having all that weight on your back. And yeah, my pack probably only weighs 3 pounds. So that feels very good right now. I can feel like I'm flying. But check in with you guys up trail. Did forget to mention that I did myself read this morning, and Sam said 160, which, if that's true, that's pretty good, because pretty sure last time I weighed myself I was 147. So it's not usual for people to gain weight out here. Usually most people lose it because it's just hard to eat calories. So if I did have to gain weight, I'll be happy. I was in this nice little pond, and there was less than half a mile to the summit of Mount Greylock. So I'll take some pictures and film a little bit when I get up there. Just coming up to the summit now. Just leaving the summit of Mount Greylock now. I put some pictures up at the tower. Climbed all the way to the top. Had some really good views before it started raining. But then it rained a little bit. So 7 miles to go for today. And it should fly by going downhill. I'll check in with guys up here. Good morning, it's day 45. Saturday and Sunday. I grabbed only a few videos. I'll put them up right after this clip, and a few pictures. But Saturday was Blue Jean's birthday, so celebrated that. And then Sunday went to church. Blue Jeans got baptized, and it's kind of funny how God works, because the preacher didn't know Blue Jeans was getting baptized, and he did a message on baptism. So it's pretty good. And back to hiking, feeling all regenerated after that double zero, and looking forward to getting on the trail.
Or if you want to generate wealth, you have to learn how to make money on hunting.
Be patient and wait.
He can't wait. Yeah.
Oh, now. Hold your wristwatch. To make sure it works, Blue Jeans, you need to turn that water into wine. Ready, go! Yes! Woo! Yes! I beat you to it.
Got a little over a mile to the Vermont border. Forgot to mention earlier, did say goodbye to Blue Jeans about the time. Hopefully you'll see them when they're going Sobo. Because they're actually gonna go up to Katahdin and start walking backwards, and then wherever they get when his Blue Jeans visa expires, that's where Blue Jeans will get off. Then Father Time will continue. So probably get to see them one more time. I didn't get to film this, but leaving there was at the 1600 mile marker for the Nobos, and then right after that there's a nice big climb. That's a little bit of a rock scramble, so that was fun with wet rocks, trying to do that. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys when I hit that border. Looks like coming up on the sign. This one's for the long trail. I think it's the next sign up. Not this one either. Maybe it's the next one. I'll have to look at my map real quick. So it was that big sign. For some reason, my brain skipped right over the roads, welcome to Vermont, and right to that part about the long trail and the AT coexisting with each other. So that's another state down. Not sure if I mentioned this already or not, but at Blue Jeans' birthday, there was like 30 hikers, and then we went through 20 pounds of ground meat, and about 15 hikers were all tented out in Father Time's yard. So it was very full. But yeah, the party was great. Lots of food, lots of people to hang out with. It's kind of like a big going away party for them. But I'll check in with you guys after. Looks like they have a lot of these set up to keep us out of the mud. This is already the third good sized rock hop. that they have. That's kind of nice. Keeps the feet drier, considering the nickname for Vermont is for mud. But currently it's not actually too muddy, besides a little bit from the rain we just got yesterday. Actually right here it is pretty muddy. But these rocks are real handy. Just leaving the Seth Warner shelter right now. Spent about an hour there. Ate lunch, let my temp dry out. And I still got about 5 miles left in today, so I'll check in with you guys later. Just arrived at the Kongdom shelter. It was a 14-mile day today, and I'm feeling pretty good. It's an interesting shelter because they got bunks. Not all of them have that. Morning, it is day 46. Leaving the shelter now. We got a 18.8 mile day today. I believe the shelter is called, actually I have no clue what it's called. I'll have to look again. At some point in time. As now I'm going 18.8 miles. Yeah, so I'll check in with you guys later. I wonder what the trail maintainers do different here, or what the land difference here. That it always, there's a lot of mud here. That's probably why it's called for mud by thru hikers, but I'm not sure. It's like a lot of patches of just mud. One thing that sucks about all this humidity we've been having recently is it takes forever to click onto my phone to pull up a camera or pull out far out. It takes like 10 different tries just to unlock it because the screen doesn't register with all the moisture on it. So might be a little bit less footage when it's like this because it just is a pain in the butt. But I am trying. Accidentally just took a detour. Went to see that viewpoint and then accidentally went down the wrong trail, so I had to backtrack and now I'm back on the trail. Hard to tell there, but this has been the descent. Just a bunch of rocks. I guess it does kind of help prepare for the whites, because I'm sure the whites are very similar to this, if not harder. There's a nice bridge. We don't want to have to pour it down there. Going through what they call a split rock. You can tell I'm a little out of breath because right after that steep descent to the road, there's a nice steep ascent. So a little bit out of breath, but still moving. Well, I was gonna try to go up a fire tower and get some good views, but apparently they have it closed to the public for because it's not safe, so that sucks. Got to the top of that mountain, there's no views. But got about 4 miles to the Kid Gorge shelter, which is where we will be stopping for the day. Morning is day 47. We're shooting for a 15-mile day today. Gonna be going up, I believe it's Stratton Mountain, which is a big climb from my understanding. Hopefully it's gonna be a good day today. Been a lot of beaver ponds lately. I don't know if they're a northern animal or maybe they're just protected in the north. Got about 7.5 miles to hit the top of Stratton Mountain. I think the base is only like 3 miles away or something like that. But the mountain's just a little under 4,000 feet. So I think it will be my biggest mountain yet that I've climbed. So we'll see how that goes. I was looking at the far out map and looks like it might only be a 500 foot per mile elevation gain. So if that's true, that won't be bad at all. It's when it's very steep that it sucks. So, shouldn't be terrible. And hopefully there'll be some good views out there. This is cool, I've never seen a red frog before. Actually, it might be a toad. Because it's kind of got the build of a toad. But I didn't know toads could be red. But I guess so. It's funny, it kind of looks like they got a gas line going up the hill. It's definitely a gas pipe, I don't know if they actually have gas going through it or not. Maybe it's just going to something else, who knows. Got about 4 miles to the top of the mountain. Doing pretty good. It's extremely gradual incline, so that's nice. Hopefully I'll get some good views up there. I haven't decided if I'm climbing the fire tower or not yet. Not even sure if it's open yet. But I guess we'll find out when I get up there. Ready to the top of Stratton Fire Tower. The views are pretty good. And you can hear that wind too. About a mile away from Stratton Pond, there's a shelter on a campsite there. We're not sure if we're staying there yet. We're told there might be a fee, but we're not sure what it is. So, depending on what that fee is, probably determine whether we're staying there or not. But I am going to go swimming. As long as the water's good for swimming. But as right now, we're at 15 miles today. And we got a 5 mile day tomorrow into Manchester Center. And I'll check in with you guys up here. Here's Stratton Pond. I just went for a 30-minute swim. Water's nice and warm. Gonna probably stay in the shelter tonight. And we got a 5 mile day tomorrow. Yeah, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Man, this water's beautiful. Good morning, it is day 48. Stayed at the, I don't know the name of it because it's 2 different shelters there. But at the pond there's shelters, so I stayed in there. Luckily I didn't tent because it poured down rain, so we've been packing up a wet tent. Plans for the day to go 5 miles to the VFW, and they let other people tent out on their property. So then gonna do a resupply. Yeah, not sure how much filming I'll do because it's raining, but I'll check in with you guys up trail. Just found out Smokey, Ikea's cat, never came back to him tonight. He usually has a GPS collar on, and he does, but it only works if it has if his phone has internet. So, well, not internet, but cellular data. So he can't find Smokey. So I asked him if he needed help. He said no. Smokey will hopefully come back. I hope so. I hope nothing happens to Smokey. But I guess we will find out. So, change of plans. We decided to go to the Bromley Inn. That way we can get showers, get everything dried off. Got our resupplies done. Waiting on dog tags to come back from picking up his crew, and then dog tags is gonna give one of us a ride over to the laundromat, and we're gonna get laundry done. It's pretty nice in here. It was only $90 for 4 people for one night, so that's a pretty good deal. After taxes and everything, it works out to be about $25 for a person, so that's a pretty good deal. Update on the cat. Still haven't found the cat, but I got it all over social media and stuff, so hopefully someone will find it.